I think in the main we're okay. Obviously, Gianluca Scamacca's the one player who's not available. We've got a few knocks and bruises and people who picked up some knocks in midweek, but probably that's to be expected. But hopefully we'll be fine, and then we'll have very much the same squad again.
Have you heard anything from the referees' body? I know you say you wanted an apology after the Liverpool game. I just wonder, have you received one?
I've spoken to Howard Webb and his team. So yes, I have. Yeah.
Are you happy to share any more information?
No. The conversation was private, and it will remain that way.
Okay, so we're looking ahead to Crystal Palace. I wonder, they've had a good few weeks. I know they lost to Wolves, but
Yeah.
what have you made of what Roy Hodgson's done over the last few weeks and sort of turning around and things?
I didn't know if I thought he was mad when he first came back in, but it's more, I think Roy's got an incredible passion for the game, so experienced, and I can understand totally why he's working and why people would want him to work, because he's such a good manager and coach, and he's proved it in his early results with Crystal Palace. So I hope that we can win the game because it's so important for us. But I have to say that Roy's done a great job since he went back.
I mean, Roy, I know you kind of won't want to put a number on it, but I know Roy has said that for him, he won't consider their safe until they get to that 40-point mark. That's what he's saying is his magic number. What do you make of that as a kind of target?
Well, I think everybody targets 40 points. I think we all would, because we see it in history, maybe being a number which gives you probably total safety. So I think Roy's right with what he says, and I think that we're all got to try and push for that points total. Whether it reaches that would be for debate, I'm guessing.
I know you're searching for another win. I guess the question is, do you think you can do it against Palace? And what are you expecting from them?
Well, we're searching for 5 or 6 wins between now and the end of the season. That's what we're doing. We're not just going off the one, but we've got to do everything we can. We've had some really good form away from home recently. We've won a couple of good games away. So if we can continue to build on that and keep our performance levels high, which they have been recently, it'll give us every chance.
Thank you.
Hi, David.
Hi there.
It wasn't the result you were hoping against Liverpool, but still there were lots of positive elements in that performance.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we'd done a lot of good things. We were competitive. We took a good side. Quite close in the end. With a couple of decisions on the night didn't go in our favour. And sometimes when you play those sides, then you need that. But on the night we didn't get them, and it was just a turning point, because we had a similar result against Arsenal, with 2-2 against Arsenal, but we couldn't quite get the 2-2 against Liverpool, which in the end maybe we could have deserved it, but we didn't get it.
Lucas Paquetá scored again on Wednesday. He seems to be playing with lots of freedom, showing great consistency.
I think he's beginning to really get used to the Premier League, which is, we can say about many players, it takes time, and I still think he's still got a good bit to go yet. I think there's much more to come from him, much more improvement needed from him. But I have to say it's great that he's getting us some goals, because it's just helping us in the situation we're in at present.
Europe was last week. How much are you enjoying the European journey, and how satisfying is to see that progress in Europe and the impact it had domestically recently?
Well, I think us getting to another European semi-final for the second year in a row is quite incredible, really. So yeah, we would like to be in a much healthier league position, so that we could maybe we could concentrate totally on it. But ultimately, we have to take one game at a time. Our focus is 100% on the game against Crystal Palace. We're not considering the European game just now, but I've got to say it gave us a great boost that we got to another semi-final.
And how important is it to be resilient defensively in order to get a good result this weekend?
Yeah, I think having to be resilient defensively most weeks, it's the only way you get a result. I thought we gave away a couple of cheap goals in midweek, but I have to say that Bournemouth and Fulham in recent weeks, we've done a very good job. So we have to aim to try and keep a clean sheet and hope that we can come up with the goals.
Despite their defeat against the Wolves, how impressed have you been with Palace under Hodgson and the impact he had?
I think Roy's done a terrific job. I think coming back, I wasn't sure if he was mad in coming back, but it's proved to be a great thing for Crystal Palace, and I'm sure for Roy as well, who loves the game and and wants to be involved in the game, and rightly so. He should be, because he's been such a good coach over many years.
Do you think West Ham are still in the relegation battle, or you're confident that with the amount of points you have now and maybe the performances recently, you are in a safe position?
Well, we're in a position in the league which we'd rather not be, but we have to keep picking up points. I think we have to try and win to try and climb the table. So our aim is to get as high up the table as we possibly can.